Hi, my name is Pamela Moore, and I am a doctoral student at California Intercontinental University. My research uh, project is on the iPhone, or the iPhone family. The agenda, we're going to talk about an overview of the problem, objectives and target audiences, market research technique, existing data sources, sampling strategy and size, estimated timeline and cost, ethical and further considerations. iPhone is among the latest phones developed and designed by Apple Incorporated. It is a product that with good marketing can have good penetration and acceptance. As a result, this market research proposal aims at offering a permanent solution to enable Apple's latest product to enter its competitive market successfully. Introducing a new product to the market can create numerous challenges as people can fear low performance. However, with clear demonstration and illustration of the product capabilities through means such as shows, exhibitions, advertisement, and product promotion, potential customers are provided with an opportunity to learn and appreciate the article or the product. For instance, Apple's iPhone marketing research will help in recognizing the stakeholders' role as key to the success of the iPhone. Problem definition process provides insight on how to perceive the stakeholder segmentation process and identification of various levels of interest among the stakeholders in the iPhone product. And maybe it would even help them outsell Samsung Electronics. The main objective of this market research proposal is to ascertain whether the iPhone meets the needs of the client. It is also meant to determine if the pricing is favorable and if the brand is well recognized over different geographical locations. Moreover, it should identify the effectiveness of the product's promotion technique and maximize it. Information is readily available, and the questions on how to segment and manage iPhone stakeholders within that division will be viable, and therefore, objectives will be designed to satisfy, manage, inform, and monitor various levels of interest and influence in each segment. iPhone targets those who do not have financial means to purchase the phone and are dependent on someone else to purchase it for them. The research findings will help the marketer to identify appropriate promotion and advertisement strategies to reach potential customers. It will also help marketers in designing the most effective and efficient market segmentation and position for placing the product. Apple stakeholders are key users of the research findings as they are the main financiers of the product and or company. Stakeholders need to know that the iPhone will break and even perform better when introduced in the market. The findings of this study will assist them in deciding on investment opportunities. Management will be one of the main users of the information and findings because they are charged with planning and budgeting for the company and allocation of funds to the project. Management will use the findings to decide on whether it is worth it to allocate resources for a new product or improve the existing product. Other users of this information include iPhone users, parents, students, and users of other smartphone operating systems. Market research and data sources. This research project will use a survey technique conducting the study. The survey research will be suitable to conduct the market research since it can use survey software to administer the study. Most advanced survey software provides survey solutions that can help the researcher conduct the study at minimum cost and time. This guided design for primary market research consists of giving participants some survey questions, forms, and/or questionnaires with the objective of gathering information. Existing data sources. The study will make use of both primary and secondary sources. Primary sources will include the collection of data from consumers, distributors, and sales representatives through survey questions. This proposal also includes relevant secondary pre-existing sources that will be used as part of the literature review. In fact, it is critical to acknowledge past results on the project. The secondary sources of the data will be from previous studies on launching of new products, the company's annual reports, and published marketing journal articles. Now on to the sampling size, strategy, and size. The study will make use of probability sampling techniques, specifically those of sample random sampling, and getting the representation of the whole population. The simple random sampling technique will ensure that all the elements of the population have an equal chance of being selected. The technique is easier to apply, and it also eliminates the human bias in selecting elements from the population. The proposal determines that the appropriate sample size should be comprised of not less than 60 participants or respondents. Although they are randomly selected, the majority consists of individuals with basic information on the trends in technology. Moreover, to get the accurate data, they must own a smartphone. Market researcher will collect primary data from first-hand sources by employing surveys and interview methods. The study will employ both personal interviews and online surveys using software such as SurveyMonkey, HubSpot Forms, or Google Forms to gather relevant data. Select the population responses the posted survey and interview questions will provide the primary data for the study. The study will use descriptive and inferential statistics in analyzing the quantitative data. The collected data will be further analyzed using a relevant software application program, especially SPSS, to produce charts and tables to interpret the information numerically. The SPSS is preferred for this study due to its ability to cover a broad range of statistical formulations and other statistical outputs in a single package. Now for the estimated timeline and cost. As you can see, this process is expected to take about 3 months, which purposely includes the holiday season. Budget, which is estimated around $560, should not be an issue, and it might even be less expensive considering the researcher will be using free software. The largest expense will be printing survey forms in an attempt to catch traditional brick-and-mortar shoppers or those who are at the mall or visiting a grocery store. Some further considerations for this project. Market research should be resourceful by providing information that would enable the company to maximize sales and produce acceptable products. Some other considerations include accomplishing the goal of being number one in the smartphone business, a record currently held by Samsung. Product usable and realistic producing usable and realistic products and catering to the client's needs. Now, what are your questions? I have talked about the overview of the problem, the target audience, and the objectives, the market research technique, existing data sources, sample strategy and size, estimated timeline and cost, ethical and further considerations. The gist of this project is to make Apple number one in the smartphone sale industry. They are currently number two following, it is to make, Apple number one. They're currently number two behind Samsung.